Hey guys, welcome back to another TechSpaces cubing video. We have Dingus and we also have cubes, so we're going to be unboxing those cubes today. And this is the only time we're ever going to use this shop because this camera is super jank. So this is actually our second take on this. We have cube bags. This one's from AliExpress. This one is your standard QiYi bag, so we're gonna go ahead and explore these. Yeah, the camera is acting funky today. This one has, you know, just your standard Velcro dividers. It's pretty well built, actually. It's more stiff than the QiYi bag. These walls are actually quite thick and very sturdy. The only one thing I don't like about this cube bag is that the handle is like super small, and when you like lift it here, there's going to be a lot of cubes in here, which is going to make it really heavy. And then this is going to be pulling and it's going to be stressing out these seams here. And these seams are not very high quality. And the handle is also not very high quality. So that's something that I might be concerned about breaking. But other than that, it's a pretty nice cube bag. This one is your standard QiYi bag. So let's go ahead and unbox it. So it comes squished, very nice. You know, I think I already did a video about this before. You know, you have your cube strap here, compartment in the middle. I use this for storing cube lubricants. You know, cubes go on this side, and there's a pocket up here. So it's a really nice small cube bag for on the go. The handle's also very nice. If you want like more space, you should use the MoYu cube bag. We have some cubes over here for testing purposes. So you just stuff them in there, and you can just carry it like this. Okay, so this is a computer bag. It is actually not supposed to be holding cubes, but this is actually really nice for storing cubes. As you can see, it can hold a lot of cubes. Lock goes here, goes up here. There's a pocket. The camera cannot see this. I don't know where I got this from. This is really nice. I wish I could get like another one of these to store cubes, but I don't think this. I think this is from like the 1990s or something. It's really old. I'm not sure if this company still exists.
Okay, so we have some RS3M V5s here. Definitely didn't call them VS in a previous recording.
Flashback.
The RS3M VS here. Did I say VS?
Wow.
End of flashback.
These two have the MoYu robot, and this one does not, and that's why it's smaller. There are 4 different versions. There's the standard, which we don't have right here. There's a dual adjustment, which is this one, and it's only $1 extra, so buy this one, not the standard. Then this is the ball core, and this is the Maglev one. The standard doesn't come with the robot. Spring tension one has an option for the robot, which we didn't order that one here. And the Maglev and ball core come with the robot by default. Another thing to note, that this is cheaper than the RS3M Super V2, and I think that these cubes fit MoYu's lineup better. However, I don't like that MoYu is just releasing so many cubes, and they basically force you to buy a robot if you want to have a Maglev or a ball core. So we'll see later with the Super Weilong how MoYu's marketing tactics come into play. Okay, it's unboxing time. You have a knife?
Let me show you a pro tip.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You wanna put your knife here. Here.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Like that.
I forgot about that. This is wet.
What? Ew, what the hell?
I hope that's water. Okay, so now this spring tension, this cube right here, has already been opened up by Robert, and he set this one up as well as the GAN12 Maglev behind me. I'm trying to point to the background. And he set this one up as well as the GAN12 Maglev according to the procedures for the custom cubes on the TechSpaces Store.
What's TechSpaces Store?
Well, I'm glad you asked. TechSpaces Store is an all-new online store where you can buy custom cubes professionally set up. You can also buy professionally built and customized iPods. The settings, inner lubricants, and even the outer lubricants for some puzzles have all been dialed in to make sure each cube is perfect for each one of our hosts. Our iPods all use high-quality iFlash boards. You can customize front plates, back plates, quick wheels, and they are offered at an extremely competitive price. If you've been looking for a custom iPod or are looking to buy one of our main cubes, head over to shop.techspaces.club and use code ROWAN69 for 10% off. Okay, now we get back to unboxing this thing. It's time for another time lapse. Look at this extremely cool sticker.
Some blemishes on a specific logo, but this is just our like first prototype.
Yep. This is a test one.
Yeah, the cube that you're gonna get is not gonna have all these blemishes, so yeah.
So this specific cube here is Sam's RS3M V5 spring tension, which can be found on the store or using the link in the description. And it feels pretty good, especially for a beginner cube. This thing actually cuts quite well, but for somebody newer, this is a good setup. So this is the ball core one.
Yeah,
it's got UV coating. Oh, you can really see that on camera. Whoa, okay. This has a sandy feeling. It definitely needs lube.
It's not set up.
Yeah, this is not good from factory. I mean, it feels kind of nice, but at least for my taste, the magnets are a bit too weak, and there's way too much friction in here. But overall, it does actually feel kind of nice. All right, now it's time for the Maglev one. I gotta get more Moyu stickers off this thing. Okay, so this is Maglev one. Whoa, okay. Again, it's really sandy feeling.
If you want an RS3M V5 and you don't want to go through the trouble of setting it up yourself, you should get the Sam's RS3M V5. So the spring tension in these tests obviously performed better because it's been set up and lubricated. But all of these are really nice, and overall I would say if you want like a really nice Moyu cube for a really cheap price, you should get the Moyu bulk for it because it comes with UV by default. But stay tuned for our full comparison between all three of these cubes.
Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Wait a
Can
second.
you stack these?
Wait a second. No way.
Yeah.
Okay, forget what we said. Moyu should send you one of these with every cube because you can stack them in the next 220.
Alright, so next up we have the Swift block. Yeah.
It's a block.
And it's
Swift.
Swift. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so here we have the cube, and surprisingly, for a GAN cube, there are no accessories. The adjustment system is like the regular Moyu one, with a screw for access distance and a ring for spring. Yeah, let's test out the feeling. Okay, so my first thoughts, this is actually pretty good. Very swift and blocky, just like the name says. A very light cube. For $12, I think it's totally worth it.
Okay, so now we have the GAN14 Maglev. We actually unboxed this again. The camera keeps on dying, so like, I don't know what's happening. Here's the GAN14. I packed it back up because, you know, the camera stopped working and it deleted all the footage. Basically, you have the card on top, like this. Very nice card. You have the accessory box that has a GAN logo this time. Inside the accessory box, you have your standard GAN bag. You have adjustment tool, and we also have the CFOP pamphlet and the manual, and also the AI adjustment card. So at the bottom of the case, we have the adjustment thingies. So this basically combines the adjustment system of the GAN13 and the adjustment system of the GAN12. So in the GAN13, we had the dial. It has like 6 options in there. In the GAN12, we also had 6 options, but we only had 3 here, and we had to swap out the magnet inside. So 3 times 2 is 6. But for the GAN13, they completely removed the adjustment system by swapping out the magnets, and they turned this into a 6 dial. So you still have the same options, but like it was more easier to use. Now in the GAN14, they added back the adjustment system of removing the magnets, but they also kept the ring of the 6. So the 6 times 2, and that gives you 12 options. The edge magnets, 3 options. You have to adjust on both sides, like the Tornado V3. But overall, this cube is very nice if you set it up properly. I do like overshoot sometimes, but yeah, I really like the feel. I think that maybe after with some break-in setup and stuff like that, it's gonna turn out to be really good. But right now, in this state, it's not very good. So
we're gonna get on there for the so this is the GAN356 Maglev UV. So here we've got another one of these Cube Station AI cards. Here we have a box and some other accessories. Hey look, it's the SIM ejector. It's a nice GAN bag. I remember there's another GAN cube where in the case you could put this right here. I don't know.
that's the GAN13.
Okay, I don't know why they didn't do that. That was a good design. We're gonna do some turns on this. Whoa, okay, that is not what I was expecting from a new GAN cube. It's very sandy feeling, sort of like the Swift block, but it's more loose, and the Maglev's it really likes to lock up.
We're gonna be doing a full video on this, reviewing like the adjustment system, comparing it to the GAN14.
It does feel pretty good out of the box.
So this is the GAN12 Maglev from the TechSpaces Store, mentioned earlier in the video. This specific cube is Robert's GAN12 Maglev UV, and it is a fast and smooth cube. Now this is basically like a normal GAN12 Maglev inside of the box, but it's tuned and set up with lubricants to match Robert's main. It isn't exactly for everyone, as it is extremely fast and some might call it unstable, but it's very flexible, and if you can handle the speed, you can get extremely high TPS on it. So yeah, let's unbox it. Another credit card.
Ooh, fancy.
I am GAN12. Nice.
So, yeah. I mean, personally, this cube isn't like super great for me, but some people out there, like Robert, enjoy fast cubes, and this is like meant for light turners. If you order a cube and you don't like it, we do offer refunds and warranty services based on our policies that can be found on our site. Generally, if a custom cube doesn't suit you, as long as the cube is undamaged and is in similar condition as to when it was received, you can get a full refund. So yeah, let's take a look at the box. GAN bag. Thingy. Dental floss. Another thingy. Honestly, it's a pretty good cube. It's just not engineered for my turning style. Corner cutting is pretty decent. So yeah, now Robert's gonna do a solve on this cube.
Yeah. It could use some break-in. But as I said, this is brand new, and I have not done any solves on it. Let's go ahead and get a scramble. You know what? Let's just hand scramble for this one. Alright, so. Oh, whoa, this is funky. 17 seconds. So yeah, I do like this cube. It's not meant for everyone. It's like really fast. If you like have a really light turning style and you can make use of like such a light cube, then this can make you like achieve extremely high TPS. Overall, if you have a really light turning style, get this. If you have a heavier turning style, get Rowan's RS3M, which was not mentioned in this video. And if you have a medium turning style, or if you're just a beginner, then you should get Sam's RS3M V5. So those are our top recommendations for custom cubes at TechSpaces Store. But yeah, overall, this cube is like my favorite cube out of all of the cubes, and I'm gonna be mating this from now on. Let's go ahead and unbox the Super Weilong. This Challenger approaching music. Okay.
Everything is just slowly being pushed onto the floor by the new things.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, that was a bad noise.
This thing comes in like a brown corrugated cardboard box. So like normally would fit maybe, I don't know, 4 cubes. No, this is 1 cube. Oh no. You know, this is like,
oh, fancy. How much did this cost?
I believe $50 on AliExpress.
50
but like,
bucks.
This thing retails for I believe 100, 110.
Okay,
that's really expensive. But
it's got a bag.
It's got a bag, which is completely useless.
Whoa,
before we rant about this stuff, let's go ahead and take a look at the features. So it has a 9-level. Good job, Mo. You've been using this as a GDS3M. 8-level adjustable. That's new, right? 20 magnet ball core. I can't read today. 20 magnet ball core and maglev. Alright, that's new. This feature is 5 years old. This feature is 2 years old. This feature is new. UV code. This feature is 2 years old again. Magnetic system. We've been having magnetic cubes since like the GAN what? Air UM from 2016. This is, I don't know, 7 years old. And time strap. So I'm going to show you what this is. So. Oh, good job. They put it in upside down. Let me fix that for them. Let me fix it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at it. Oh, whoa. What? Oh, okay. So, I believe you press this button, and they come out. Cube like this. This would have been a perfect cube if this wasn't like. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 20 to 30 bucks for this and the 2 bands on the side.
Why would someone need to wear their cube on their wrist?
That seems really impractical.
Oh, they're probably gonna get sued or something. This is the Apple. I have a watch right here. This is the Apple interlocking mechanism. As you can see, there's a metal thing that pushes down here, and that's how it locks in.
Apple's gonna be mad.
Apple's gonna be mad, definitely. That goes in like this.
And now you can wear your cube as a watch. But why?
What? what is this? Cube. So you've heard of thick watches before, right? But this watch is thicker than my arm. You know, it would be cool if there was like a screen here to actually display. You know, no doubt that they make good cubes, but they're kind of overselling things, right? I would imagine that if these cubes didn't come with like all these unnecessary features like this stupid time strap that I'm gonna take off and the Moyu robot, they would be extremely cheap. But Moyu is marketing these with these things, so like they can push the price up higher. So basically, I think these things only cost like maybe $1 or $2 to manufacture. But this cube, it feels like you know, just your generic $60 Moyu cube or something like that. Just the inclusion of this like $2 manufacturer item. You know, if the cube was just like this, like in a box that was like this, that would be really nice because this cube is actually really good.
Oh, may I remind you again, the bag.
The bag. This is a bunch, I mean, at least it's not plastic, right? But this is just a bunch of waste, right? Look, this is all you get, basically. So these two things can fit inside a GAN356 Maglev box. You get so little stuff for entire, what is this?
In a bag.
Okay,